Hello students, welcome to the Montego Bay Community College's 2021 Semester 2 Examination Information Session. My name is Dr. Gillian McFarlane Osman. I am the Dean of Examinations and Assessments. I'm supported by my Associate Dean, Mr. Winston Fletcher, and of course we work closely with the Dean of Academic Affairs, Mr. Everton Phillips. So some important dates for you to be aware of. The exam period runs from May 31st, which is Monday, to June 11th, 2021. So that's May 31st to June 11th, 2021. The Spanish orals and the practical exams will be scheduled between June 14th and July 14th. And as soon as those schedules are available, they will be emailed to you. The exam timetable is available on the Moodle platform and you can access it there, as well as it has already been emailed to you using your college email. The exams will follow the same format as semester 1. It is important that you ensure that you are registered because this is necessary to gain access to the CCCJ portal for the exam. Please familiarize yourself with the Moodle platform to ease the process. Okay, I know that you would have already done exams in semester 1 using the platform, but it's not a bad idea to go and look if you have access to those containers and try to navigate the site so you're familiar with it. Now for the math exams, these exams are 3 hours to complete and upload. Okay, so it's not that you have 3 hours to do the paper, it is 3 hours to complete the paper and also to upload it to the CCCJ platform as well. For the accounting exams, you will have 4 hours to complete and upload. I am aware that there are some mistakes on the timetable in terms of the time for the 4 hours. It seems like it is 3. But those exams are in fact 4 hours, okay? So they will begin at the stipulated time and you will have 4 hours to complete them. You will have 6 hours to complete, obviously, the 6-hour exams. And again, you need to complete the paper and upload all sections within that 6-hour time frame. For 12 and 24-hour exams, the exam will start from the time written on the timetable. If there's no start time indicated, those exams will start at 9 a.m. So looking at the diagram here, for example, let us look at tourism and hospitality sales and marketing here. You see where this exam says 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. and 40 minutes. This means that you will have 40 minutes to complete that section A, which is your multiple choice questions, your MCQs. You will have 3 hours to complete those. And then you will have 6 hours. You will have an additional 3 hours to complete the entire paper, making it a 6-hour paper. Okay, so you have 6 hours total to complete sections A and B. However, section A must be completed between that 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. time frame. Okay, and of course, MCQs are all 40 minutes for completion. Looking at sustainable tourism 1 here, you're seeing where it's 9 a.m. to 12 noon. So again, this would mean you'd have 40 minutes between 9 a.m. and 12 noon to complete the MCQs, which is a multiple choice, and 24 hours from that 9 a.m. to complete the section B, which is your essay type questions, case studies, etc. For this exam here, gangs and organized crimes, you're seeing 24 hours, but there's no start time. Again, when there's no start time, by default, that is 9 a.m. So all of these exams, 24 hours, 24, 24, and 48 here, will begin at 9 a.m. on the day indicated on the timetable. Okay? For 3, 4, and 6-hour exam papers, no Turnitin report is required. And of course, we will talk about Turnitin later on in this session. The format of the exam, paper A is a multiple choice, we call it MCQs for short. And of course, students are allowed 2 attempts this time around. The average score will be recorded. So you will see your score for each attempt. So if you attempt it and you are satisfied with your score, I would not suggest that you reattempt. because if you do reattempt and get a lower score, it might lower your average because they're going to average the two to give you your final score. Okay. For paper B, it either follows the format of a case study and two essay type questions or essay type questions alone. Okay, some exams do not have an MCQ section. For math-related courses, all mathematically related courses, these will be administered over a 3-hour window. As mentioned previously, you will have that 3 hours to actually complete and upload the papers. You are required to take pictures so you can do the math, you can do the calculations, you have to show all your working, you can do it in a book, on folder leaf, etc. And you're going to take photos or use a cam scanner and upload these to the platform in a PDF format, which means you're going to consolidate all of the photos that you have taken into one single document, right? All solutions are to be done on paper, clearly showing all steps, and take pictures with a scanning app. The lecturers have suggested Cam Scanner, Microsoft Lens, doc to PDF, etc. And then you're going to combine all of your images into a single PDF. Okay, and of course the same can be achieved using a regular cell phone camera or camera, placing these photos in a Word document and then converting this Word document or saving the Word document as a PDF. This is necessary so that your information does not shift. When you upload a Word document, sometimes your calculations or diagrams or whatever it is that you're presenting, sometimes those might shift. So to prevent that, we're asking for a single PDF file. For all other courses, meaning your non-math or non-numeric courses, the section B will be in a downloadable PDF format from the CCCJ platform, and you have the option to download the exam complete and upload the responses within the stipulated time. Again, for exams that are 3, 4, and 6 hour, no Turnitin report is necessary. Therefore, you will complete the paper and go right back to the CCCJ platform and upload it there. For courses that are 12 hours and longer, you will require, or a Turnitin report is required. Therefore, you will have to use the exams and assessment Moodle container and access the Dropboxes as you did in semester 1 to get that similarity report to also upload with your answers. Okay. So as you know, from semester 1, you will have access to CCCJ's Moodle platform through ICIS. Okay, no additional credentials are necessary. However, it is important, as we mentioned earlier, to be registered to have this access. So when you log into ICIS, you normally see MBCC's VLE at the top, and you will also see a yellow icon, CCCJ Moodle, which is what you will click to access the exams portal. We're asking that you not wait on the last minute to submit because you are aware that last semester we had issues. So you want to give yourself, you want to complete the papers in time so that you can actually have time to navigate through any challenges that you might have. It is essential that you report any issues in a timely manner. We're asking that those be reported within a 30-minute time frame of you experiencing those issues, or definitely do not allow the exam time frame to pass before alerting us to any issues, because there's little or nothing that we can do to assist you if you have allowed that time to lapse. In terms of your similarity report, I mentioned earlier that you are required for courses, for exams that are 12 hours and longer, you are required to also upload a similarity report. The similarity report provides a summary of matching or highly similar text found in a submitted paper. It checks your information, your submitted paper, against their internal database, as well as websites and internet sources. When a similarity report is available for viewing, a similarity score percentage will be made available to you. So after opening the submission, you'd like to download the similarity report. The download icon looks like this here. You're going to click on that. And the one we're asking you to download is the current view, not the receipt, not your originally submitted file, but that current view. right? The final page of the downloaded Similarity Report includes a list of the sources found in the paper. The sources are color-coded and can be used to compare against the on-paper highlighting of the rest of the document. And on the other slide, I have an example of that. So the final page of your submission, your current view is going to look like this. So it's going to give us a similarity index. This is the number that we need to pay attention to because CCCJ requires that this number be below 25%. And of course, if you look back in the document, you're seeing where here it is color coded. So here it says 1% came from www.thefreelibrary.com. If you went back to the document itself, you would have seen the corresponding source or the corresponding information highlighted in green, stating where, where that similarity was. I want to use this opportunity as well to ask you not to rewrite the questions, because if everyone does that, then that is obviously going to also affect that percentage or affect those percentages. So as long as you're using the same numbering system as on the exam paper, the lecturer will be able to identify which questions you were answering. So for example, if you're doing section B, question number 1, part A, then please label it accordingly. So as mentioned earlier as well, Dropboxes are on Moodle for your use, and these boxes are arranged by exam dates. Please peruse the exams Moodle container prior to exams to familiarize yourself with the Dropboxes and other pertinent information. So this is a snippet of what is on there. This is just some of the boxes that are on there now. So you'll see that there are 3 Dropboxes per exam per date. So Dropbox A, B, and C will be open and available for use between May 31st and June 2nd. For exams on the 3rd, the 4th, and the 5th, Dropbox D, E, and F will be used. Okay, it is important that you use these particular Dropboxes. It helps us in exams to be able to quickly identify or help you to find your papers. A lot of persons called in last semester asking for assistance with the Turnitin Dropbox, etc. But if you don't know where you put your assignment, there's little or nothing we can do to help you. So to ease that process this time around, we have actually put it into dates to be able to access quickly. Okay, in naming your files, we're asking that you not use file extensions that are too long. I think it is sufficient for you just to use your first name, full stop, your last name, underscore, the course code. For example, for marketing, it might be MRKT 3605, which is a course I teach, underscore 2021. So I would be Jillian.Osman underscore MRKT 3604 underscore 2021. That is all that is sufficient. That's sufficient for naming your files. Okay. Try not to use too long of an extension to provide any to prevent any issues. For technical, talking about issues, for any technical issues such as maybe it's loss of connectivity, slow internet, or upload issues, again, we're asking that those issues be communicated to us as soon as possible. If you anticipate any issues at all, if you know that you live in a community and you are really experiencing some of these connectivity issues or frequent power cuts, we're asking that you advise your lecturers before each exam, as it is necessary for us to make those arrangements to facilitate you on property. Okay, of course, space is limited, so be considerate of others who might genuinely don't have another option. Okay, so for campus access, you must be in full uniform with your school ID, and all COVID protocols will and must be observed. Now, the help desk, if you have technical issues, this is how you're going to contact us. There is a feature on the website, which is a help desk, a live help feature, and you're going to scroll down to examinations, the department, you're going to select examinations and assessment, and of course, you're going to fill out this form and start the chat. Please be very specific with your issues. We need to know your name. We need to know the name of the course you're having an issue with. And of course, we also need to know what that issue is. If it is that it is not connecting to a live and it is asking you to leave a message, or you're emailing exams at examhelpdesk@mbcc.edu.jm. If that is a route you are taking, then we're also asking that in enough detail as is possible to facilitate us to help you, please provide the details please detail what you are experiencing. So if it is a technical issue, please tell us. If it is an upload issue, please, as much as possible, give details as to what you're experiencing, the time you experienced it. If you're able to take a screenshot, if it is a system glitch, etc., please include those in your communique with us as well. And of course, your name and your ID number. Okay, there's also an exam helpline. Unfortunately, it is not a toll-free number, so regular call charges, you will incur regular call charges. And this is the number to reach us between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. on examination days, 876-633-7862. Again, 876-633-7862. All right. Now, what should you submit? So papers must be written in essay format. And of course, papers must be free of grammatical or distracting errors. APA referencing style is required. And when you go to the examinations Moodle container, you will see that our librarian, Mrs. Crawford, did a wonderful job at providing us with some information to guide the APA so we can understand what the APA format should look like, how we should reference, etc. So I'm encouraging you again to look at the exams Moodle portal and be guided accordingly. And a Turnitin Similarity Report must accompany each submission. Of course, we already said that this is for submissions that are 12-hour or 24 or 48-hour exams only, because the 3, 4, and 6 do not require a Similarity Report. A cover sheet is required for all exams, okay? The cover sheet is, I'm not sure, can I? Yes, I can. Okay, so the cover sheet looks like this, okay? It is a CCCJ cover sheet, not the exam cover sheet, but this, a CCCJ cover sheet, which states your college, the campus, the student name, your student ID, your program, course, lecture, type of assessment, and your due date. The cover sheet is normally there. So ensure that that is the one that you're using and submitting, okay? Here is a copy of the Similarity Report. We spoke about it earlier as well. So there it is for this particular submission here. The percentage is 21%. And remember, we spoke earlier about the highlighting. So there it is. So the first source, 13%, you're seeing where it corresponds, the highlight corresponds to the color there. And you're seeing that they're saying that this comes from that particular site. Don't do that though. Do not cut and paste from anywhere. Remember always to paraphrase and put things in your own words, okay? So I believe that is all the information I have for you. Again, if you need to contact exams, our phone number is 876-633-7862. And we are available Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Or you can email us at examhelpdesk@mbcc.edu.jm, or use the help desk live help feature on MBCC VLE. So I'd like to thank you very much for your attention. I would like to encourage you to report all challenges within 30 minutes, and where possible, take a screenshot of any issues or challenges that you might be experiencing. We are in fact here to help you. Thanks again so much for listening, and best wishes for a successful examination period. Thank you.